We're back.
This is part two, not part two, take two of this video because one, we left out a story we wanted to tell, and two, because we had some interruptions. So last Sunday, Tony Sunday, we saw The Secret Life of Bees. Yay!
Yep.
A show we had had tickets for months now. We finally saw it. And we are so glad we finally saw it. It was such a good production. Do you concur?
I do. Should we tell the story before we start talking about what we like?
Tell the story?
Yeah. The story we have to tell. That's why we were doing the video.
Oh, okay.
I was much more charismatic in the other video.
Okay. Alright. Picture it. Tony Sunday. I don't know what time the show was. It was like 7. Yes. 7-ish o'clock. The show started late, didn't it?
It was late, yes.
Yeah, it started later. Anywho, we're sitting in our seats. We had great seats, FYI. Row D, so what, 4 rows back?
Mm-hmm.
In the center, you would
Yeah, in the
say?
center.
Yeah, in the center. And,
I spotted her.
yeah, this woman comes in, walks down to the front row, and Joy goes, "Is that Nikki and James?" And then I go, "Where?" And then Joy's like, "There." And yes, it was. It was Tony Award winner Nikki M. James. So even Nikki M. James came to see The Secret Life of Bees. We had went back and forth whether or not we would try to say something
to her, yeah.
to her. It just so happened our mom went with us to the show. Our mother went to use the bathroom after the show, and because of the way the theater is set up, everyone has to leave the same way. And because she was in the last row, she came out after the first row. She came out after us, and we're waiting for our mother. And then she comes out, and she's like waiting around, like in the little lobby space. And we were like, well, it's now or never.
I said, it was me.
Yeah.
I said,
I know it was you.
yeah. No, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I was like, you think I was going to be like, and I was all like, no, I know it was you.
Yeah. So I was like, Nikki. And she
said, she turned
and
around.
and she stepped over to me. And like, I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. So I was like, what to say? Fan of your work. And she was like, oh, thank you, cool. She was like, how'd you like the show? It was great, right? And I was like, yeah.
She was like, and then she said something about her liking the show or loving the show.
Yeah.
Like, she had friends in the cast, I believe, that she was waiting for. But yeah, and then I got in you are Eponine. Yeah, like, and she's like walking away. So yeah, that's how Nikki and Jay. I just honestly, it was crazy the fact that the way she came in, like, oh
Yeah.
like, it's very personable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, as a Tony, like,
Yeah. And I just said her name like I knew her.
and she stepped over.
Yeah.
Like she knew us.
That was nice to see a Tony winner on Tony Day.
We also we stage doored. It wasn't much of it's like an alleyway, like a drive-through, a driveway. Like the theater is like, is it the theater church?
It's a church.
Yeah. Okay. And there's like a space between, like, I guess the main building and like the theater portion.
Yeah.
And it seems like a driveway. Like you drive up into it. I don't know. And there were like this group of like, I don't know what they were. They were high schoolers?
No, I think they were theater majors.
Oh, I just remember they started like singing. Was it Old Town Road? Like chorally.
Was that it?
I believe they started singing.
Was that the song?
Yeah, I think this was, and I was like, yes, it was, because I went, yeah, I'll take Danielle Brooks' rendition any day. Because Danielle Brooks also sang it when we saw her in, after we saw her in Much Ado About Nothing. But anywho, we're like coming out, and then the actors were asking us our names, and I was like, "This does not happen at Broadway stage doors. This does not happen like at all." We met the young girl who plays Lily. We should probably get to the synopsis. We got to meet and talk to Anastasia McCletsky, who played Nurse Noma, and she was our Becky one time, and then she actually talked to us for a little while about like our names, which is like Cherish and Joy, which causes a lot of like conversations with people, and then also the fact that we're twins, right? And then was it someone else, or maybe it's just those two? I know Saquon came out a little bit. We're huge Saquon Semgo like fangirls, like so much, and we like was so happy. Like she came, she like breezed by, but it was a nice evening. So ready?
Yes.
Go.
So here's the synopsis. The Secret Life of Bees was first a novel, which was translated into a movie with Queen Latifah, Alicia Keys, and Sophie Ancanito and Dakota Fanning. Ancanito. It is about Lily, a teenage girl in the 60s in South Carolina.
It says 1964.
1964. It's pre-voting era. It's like they're like
summer of 1964.
They're starting to get the rights to like sign up to vote. So that's part of the story. Anyway, so Lily, she's a teenage girl who's being raised by her single father because she shot her mother as a child when she was 3 years old.
We don't know this, of course.
We don't know this yet, but her mother was trying to bring us to where she was healing from her own issues, and Lily trying to help her mother.
Let me do this. Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, Lily trying to help her mother accidentally kills her, and now she's raised by a very bitter, angry father. And she has Rosaline, who's like the housekeeper, who is on her way to vote. Well, sign up to vote, and she gets into some trouble in town. And Lily having it up to here with her father, and decides they're just gonna leave town together. And so they end up in Tiburon. Same state, Tiburon, South Carolina, where these 3 black women, used to be 4, one died, sisters, own a bee farm, and they make honey with the Black Virgin Mary as the logo, and they took Lily's mother in once upon a time, and they take Lily in, unbeknownst to Lily, knowing that was where her mother was going to take her as a child, and she ends up becoming real good friends with a black boy named Zach, and she learns what, real love is, and, self-healing and the power bees have, and it's just an overall good story.
A musical.
A musical now.
This is a musical.
And, oh my God, the music is great. Duncan Sheik, which is the guy who did the music for Spring Awakening, did the music for this. What is her name? Sue? Soph? That's the...
Jolie's Last Jam Lady
does. What's her name? She does. Susan. I said Sue.
Birkenhead.
Yeah, she does the lyrics. Lynn Nottage does the book, and together it is a great show.
Yes.
So speaking on music, well, let's do the cast first. So the cast is amazing. LaShawn's is in the cast, and if you don't know who LaShawn's is, no, okay, just playing. LaShawn's Tony Award winner LaShawn's, who originated the role of Celie in the Color Purple musical, also a novel turned into a movie turned into a musical.
Right.
So LaShawn is on the road with those, I should say. Saquon Singlo, we talked on Saquon's. We first got acquainted with Saquon in Fayla. We've been fans ever since.
And then we found out she was an elf of us standby.
Yeah, she was an elfie. There's also great footage of her as an elfie on YouTube. I hope it's still there. Go check
and then
out.
we saw her in
Eclipse.
She was in Eclipse
as well. And
they let her sing in it, which was a play, but she didn't sing. She hummed.
She hummed
a little bit. She did an audra.
Well, yeah, she did an audra on Frankie Zani, yeah. And then there's Anastasia McCletsky, who we said was our Becky at one show waitress, and Nurse Norma. We've seen her a few times, and I was upset when I found out that Anastasia wasn't in Waitress no more. I was like, well, who's our Norma then? Turns out she was going to be in Secret Life of Bees, which is why she left waitress, which I'm fine with that because this is a great show. She plays May, LaShawn plays August, and Saquon plays Rosaline.
Yes. The
June-
third sister is played by Issa
June-
Davis.
Issa Davis, who also plays the cello, which is a character.
It's on brand.
It's
with
a
her
character. June playing the cello, but it's nice to see that they kept that in the show and it's actually her playing.
Yeah.
So I just want to give a shout out to Jalen, Christine, Lee, Josie, who, if you saw SpongeBob, which we didn't, played Pearl the Whale in SpongeBob. Sister's voice.
It don't have to be so nice.
She is
But
blessed.
it is.
Her voice is amazing. She has a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear it really great on this one song that I like called Take a Hold of My Soul. Oh my God, that is like the anthem of the whole show. And I know they tried to make like The River Melting Sun, which is the opening number, which is a nice number. I really like the number. But Take a Hold of My Soul really is that show's like anthem. That is the song that I want to go back just to hear that song. And if you want to go to see anything other than LaShawn's in the cast.
We got a reprise as well.
Oh my God, yes, they gave us a reprise. Thank you to heaven.
We need a cast recording.
Yes, we need a cast recording. I needed to transfer to Broadway, and we need a cast recording. We need an Off-Broadway cast recording.
And we need gear, because they had nothing.
Yeah, they had nothing. Like, I wanted to...
Look at this. Magnets. We have no magnet.
Yeah.
There is not a t-shirt.
No.
There was not a window card. There was nothing.
Yeah.
I needed something.
I know, because I love that show so much. It's such a good
something.
show. And it leaves July 14th.
Maybe.
And I really want to go back to see it. There's so much I need to see, though. But I really want to go back just to hear Take a Hold of My Soul. Oh, my God. That number is amazing.
Has a great... the show has a great ensemble.
Yeah. The ensemble's great.
It's mostly women.
And the melodies of the songs are nice. And the harmonies are on point.
There's also...
But that was to be expected.
A really fun song with Zachary, who was like... I guess August is like... protege, maybe not a protege, but he worked for her. Yes.
Yeah, she took him on. Well, he had a loving mother, but she's helping him. You know, be more than just some.
And he's saving his money for college, right?
College, yeah. She's saving the money for him for college, and he drives a '55 Fairlane, which is a car.
Inspires the song
that him and Lily have a great song. Called 55 Fairlane, and they're just talking about all the things they want to do and drive and stuff like that. And Lily gets all into it, and she started talking about where she wants to go and things she wants to do.
In his car.
And she's like, he like interrupts her, and she's like, "Hey, it's my dream." And he's like, "But it's my car." Like, and it's such a great like part. It makes a cute number considering the show can get pretty heavy at times. So they also have a love song, basically called "What Do You Love," and it gave us some Hadestown vibes, like
a little bit,
like the la, like I really liked it. Like it was really cool and chill and very Duncan Chic-esque, like the music, very 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 Spring Awakening. Like I could definitely see Winla and Moritz singing that song. Like it was a good number as well. Yeah, Zach and Lily have some great numbers together. And then there's also a good ensemble song called Hold This House Together, which anytime the sisters get together to sing, I mean, just amazing. Like, I just love all their voices and the harmonies and stuff. It's just...
Oh, there was one major change that happened in the book and the movie that does not happen in the show, but I will not spoil it.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not sure, but okay.
You don't know?
I'll go along. Let's move on to...
Really?
Yeah. Brief me later.
Okay.
But I want to talk about how they made the beads, called Secret Life of Beads. Like, how they're going to have beads, like, on the Broadway stage. Like, you can't wrangle beads, right? So
I mean, you can, but it's not safe.
I thought they might do the light trick, like Tinkerbell or something like that. I thought they might do it like that. I thought maybe we might have to use our imagination.
Me too. I thought it might just be sound.
And pretend that the beads were there. But they actually had bee boxes on the stage, which was really cool. And, you know, they function. They work. Yeah, the honey, they work. I
don't think it was real honey I don't think it was
really honey in them, but the boxes definitely were functional. So the bees were... The way they used them was really nice.
They look like... Remember back in the day where your teacher had the metal stick and then you put the chalk in them and she would do that across the board and you had like lines. That's what it looked like a little bit.
And they held them in their
instead
hand.
of chalk, it was bees.
Yeah, they had like gold, like little bees on it. And
Yeah.
the bee music, which when you think of people making like noises to bees, it's usually like frantic strings or like trumpets, you know, like horns or whatever to kind of make that annoying buzzing sound. But they used a piano, which is right. So wherever the bees come, it was like, and it really was like, oh yay. So you can, and they played it up when it got really like, like about it, and then like when it was there just being lazily, it was really. I really liked it. Nice. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
What they could do with a Broadway budget, please transfer this show to Broadway.
Nice size band, I would say.
Yeah, they had great.
They had your brass, they had your percussion, they had your piano, they had
the strings.
June played the cello, we said.
Yeah, the music was great. Yeah.
The stage wasn't much in the way of like set.
Yeah,
but I did like the ambiance. They used candles
because it's set in the old church. They're not wings per
well,
se.
Yeah.
They come out from like these doors in the back of the stage, and most of the set pieces are pretty stagnant. But
a table.
They do have like a lift, so the Mary statue comes out.
Yes, I remember feeling like, okay.
Oh, come through budget. Yes. So the Mary statue is great, by the way.
It was really nice.
And they actually really smother her in honey.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, that can't be honey. That's not honey.
It's honey.
And then they also have to
you
like,
can
wipe
tell
up
by
the
how
stage.
they have to wipe off their hands when they're done. And, at the stage door they were a power and.
Yeah, remember I like made a joke about that. I was like, because it was like water rushing like down at us like sudsy water, and I was like, what are they doing? Washing down the Mary statue? And lo and behold, they were like down there washing down the Mary statue. So there was that. Oh, there was something else I wanted to. The theater was small.
It's a very small theater.
Small.
But leg room.
Yes.
There's leg room.
Was it bigger than the theater we saw in the Green Inn? A little bit, right? Or was it about the same? No, it's a little bit. It goes back a little bit more.
It goes back a little bit more, but in the Green also has a balcony.
Does it?
Yeah.
There's a balcony?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there was no balcony.
I think there was something up there.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Someone let us know if the Clanton Theater has a balcony. Okay. What else did we love about this production besides the amazing cast? Besides the amazing music? Oh, there's like, I really liked the character of Neil. I mean, it's the same, right? In the movie and the book, basically. So Neil. So June, okay, so the three sisters, there's August, who's like the older, she's like the matriarch of like the family. She's like wise.
They're very much like elephants.
You think so?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I can see what you mean.
Without the nomadic lifestyle.
Yeah. The wise sister, she's very kind and caring. She immediately, like without really much hesitation, takes Lily in, right?
June's like,
and June is the sister who is just trying to
identify with June.
She was really June is the sister that is she's not as open with her feelings.
Yeah, she's very
straight.
Yeah, she's very guarded person.
She's very guarded and very like protective of like her family.
Yeah.
And so it comes off as like rude, maybe antisocial. Her and Lily don't really get along. But, which reminds me, was that not the funniest part when Lily gave her a hug?
Yeah.
Whoo! It was the way she stiffened up. Yeah, that was like the funniest part to me. And then there's May, who's like the sensitive sister. I think, okay, so if you saw the movie, Sophie kind of played to as if maybe there might be something like intellectually wrong with her slightly, a little bit.
I think she's supposed to be not intellectually slow, but I think they were trying to make the point that her psychological thing had a like her relatability.
Oh,
with, like,
she was very infantile
the
in the
world.
movie.
Yeah, she was very stunted, like emotionally, physically.
Yeah.
So she seemed. I don't think she was slow.
Oh, she seemed a little slow.
I think that's just how Sophie kind
Oh, but in the show,
they
so
were
in
educated.
in the show. Oh well, they never really said if she was. I can't imagine her going off to school.
Well, they said she became that way after her sister died.
Her sister died when they were children.
Yeah, so sometimes trauma does kind of make you.
Yeah.
Remember
So
that?
I was like, I can't see her going away to college like her sisters
Oh,
did.
that doesn't mean she's not educated.
You right. But you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, she might not have a degree.
Yeah. Okay.
Not from college, at least.
All right.
I don't know. You have to ask the author that. And then also the
I
the
can't remember
Anastasia. I know it's been so long. It has to be like 10 years ago now that we saw that movie and read the book. It has to be.
I know. I think I read it in high school.
Yeah, it was. And it has to be like 10 years ago. Anyhow, and Anastasia plays her not as she's not as what is the word I'm looking for? She's not as fragile.
Yeah, it's not as broken.
It's not as fragile. And Saquon plays Rosaline. I don't want to say in the tune of Jennifer Hudson, but like. She played Rosaline.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think if it did come to Broadway, would they offer Jennifer her role back? Because she did win a Oscar for that role, right? Did she win an Oscar for that?
No, she won it for Dreamgirls.
For Dreamgirls? Oh, wrong movie. Sorry.
She won it for Dreamgirls.
Would they give her back? Well, I'm like, no, I want Saquon to have it.
No, we need Saquon to get. No shade at Jennifer. But
the way the cast is set up now, it just works so well.
it does. There's this ensemble of what, three women. There's one who plays the drums.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is one woman who doubles as, I think her name is Queenie,
Mm-hmm.
and then doubles also as Zach's mother.
Maybe Zach's mom is just Queenie. Maybe
No, she had a different name.
She does?
Because she also dresses differently. As
Oh, she did?
She did.
I don't remember that.
And then there was Jalen. I can't remember Jalen's Sugar Girl. That was her name.
Oh my god, yes.
That
And
was
Violet was the drummer.
Yes.
The percussionist.
Mhm.
Yes.
So there was that. They were so great.
Yeah.
And then there's a cast of men. One of the guys was a cow and waitress.
Mm-hmm.
The angry guy, the really angry one.
The one that messes up Rosaline's life.
Yeah, they were like, he's played most recently Cow and waitress. I'm like, oh,
right on brand.
Yeah. And then there was
the guy who plays T-Ray.
T-Ray.
Zach.
Who was in like everything too.
Yeah. And then there's that.
He was Manuel.
Manuel.
He was in T-Ray is played by Manuel Feliciano, something like that. He got a Tony. Was he nominated for a Tony? Did he win the Tony? He played Toby in Sweeney Todd, the 2005 version. So yeah, there was that. It was a really good production. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go back. Love it.
So it's playing at the Atlantic Theater Company,
The Linda Gross Theater.
until July 14th.
Mhm.
So please go. Today's Tix has.
Oh, did you go to show them there?
Oh yeah. So today's Tix has $25 lottery tickets. Good luck. It's a very popular show. It's doing really well. So we couldn't see the show for so long because
What's going on?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Well, they came out.
They did.
Mm-hmm. This whole stack. Anyway, just lift it.
Oh well.
But hold it because it'll fall.
Tony.
Yep. Playbill. So that was The Secret Life of Bees.
Yep. And Was that it? Was that all we needed to say?
Cast, the music, the songs, The theater had leg room and shoulder room.
That is a fact.
So there's that. I don't know. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
It was a great show, and everyone should go see it. We need a cast recording
Stat. Yesterday. We needed it yesterday.
We needed it yesterday.
Joy, what's going on, Joy?
I'm fixing it.
Well, right now?
Oh,
Anywho, I'm going to sign out, so you say bye.
bye.
Bye. Oh, wait. Maybe I should hold this. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.